Hey there, welcome to the Obsidian Fitness onboarding video. This video is a basic introduction on how you can get the most out of your Shape Up program. Now you may have a lot of questions about your program and how to get the most out of it. If I don't touch base on the questions that you might have by the end of this video, leave them in the comments below or head over to the Shape Up Facebook pages where you can ask any questions you want, and I will try my best to answer them there as well. When it comes to getting the most out of a PDF fitness program, you have to consider a few different things. One, the terminology. That's one of the important things that some people find confusing. In the programs we make here at Obsidian Fitness, you will see a couple different short acronyms, such as RIR, Romeo India Romeo, or OPE, Romeo Papa Echo. These little acronyms actually represent a scale of intensity. The one I like to use the most is RIR. That stands for reps in reserve. So for example, when you're looking at one of your workout routines, you may see that it says 8 to 10 reps times 2 RIR. That means I want you to try and get to 8 to 10 reps. And by the time you're done getting to the 8 to 10 reps, I want you to be able to say to yourself, I could only do 2 more. Not at least 2 more. You can only do 2 more. Why is this important? Because it will help you decide or figure out what weight you should be pushing. Heavy is a very relative term. What's heavy for me might not be heavy for you, or vice versa. We use these scales of intensity to help figure out what your level is, and whether you should be doing 20 pounds or 30 pounds, or squatting 25 pounds or 125 pounds. When it says RIR, when you see that, make sure you take it seriously, because that's what's going to help guide you and keep your intensity level at a progressive rate. Another thing to consider with these scales of intensity is that you need to be able to progressively overload. So you want to try and push your limits and add a few pounds as often as you can to help maintain progress over the entirety of your routine. The Shape Up routines that you can find at obsidianfitness.ca are all built with specific goals in mind. For example, the Shape Up Muscle Mommy program is designed to help you ladies build a stronger, more feminine physique. But these goals can also be adjusted based on what you do with your nutrition. We do offer a free calorie calculator right there on obsidianfitness.ca on the front page. So go and use that calculator, and you can get not just the calories based on whether you want to build muscle or lose body fat, but you also get a good macronutrient split to start out with. Keep in mind, when you use this calculator, it is to give you a starting point, and you need to be able and be willing to adjust up or down based on what how your body reacts. So if you want to go in a calorie deficit, you use the calculator and it gives you calories and macronutrients, and you use that number for 2 weeks, but you've gained weight, then you need to go down in calories. So only use the calculator as a starting point, not as an end product. Another thing to watch out for or to pay attention to on these PDF programs is the tracking sheets, so the workout trackers and the body metric trackers. Those, I only have one on each PDF because I've designed this to be printed out. Print those out so you can keep track of your progressive overload on your exercises, as well as keeping track of your body metrics, so you can look back and see how much you've progressed regardless of the direction you want to go. Most of the programs that I create and post on obsidianfitness.ca, so the Shape Up programs, will be at least 3 months long. There may be some exceptions, but other than that, most of the Shape Up programs will be a 3-month long program. I do this by design because most programs, most people doing these programs will see accurate and sustainable results after 3 months. This is super common for a lot of people. For beginners, you will start seeing progress probably a lot sooner, but keep in mind body weight fluctuates week to week, day to day. But after 3 months, you will see progress that I'm sure you'll be happy with. Now keep in mind, it doesn't matter how good a PDF program or even a custom built program is. It is up to you to make sure you are following the program and consistently hitting the intensity that the program calls for. If you're not willing to put in the work, no program will work. You will not see results if you're not putting in the effort. As a trainer, I can do everything I can to help motivate you to do these programs. But in the end, it is all up to you. You need to be willing to do the program. It's time to dial in. If you're watching this video, that means that you've already decided what you're going to do. So stay dialed in and try your very best to stay consistent with the intensity that is required by these programs. Yes, these programs have expectations of you just as much as you do of them. In these PDF programs, you will see that the index, or the table of contents, I should say, as well as the workout calendar schedule, they're all interactive. So you don't have to constantly scroll down to get to where you want to be. If you're on the table of contents, you can click on the page you want to go to and it'll take you right there. This should hopefully save you time and frustration with the PDF program. Each workout will have the name of the workout, the number of reps, the scale of intensity I want you to aim for, and the rest period that I want you to do it after each set. Each workout will have a link to a video so that you can see what my expectation is of you while you're doing these workouts. At the time that I recorded this video, all the links to the videos on my PDF programs are not linking to my exercise videos because I haven't done them yet. But what I have done is I have searched for videos that have good instruction and that show good form on the workouts so that you don't have to search for them. You just click on the link and there's a video there. I like doing this simply because it frees up some of my time. I don't have to go out there and record the videos myself, which I will do when I can make the time to do it. But doing it this way also helps me support other creators as well. So I'm happy with doing that for now. At the bottom of each workout page, we'll have a section for notes. This is in case you want to print out these exercises and you can write down notes on whether or not you liked the workout, what was wrong with it, what you liked about it, or any other details you want to remember about that workout. But also keep in mind that there is also the workout tracker form. Make sure you print some of those out to keep track of your progress. On the very last page of the PDF, you will notice that you will have a resources page. This takes you to all the free resources that we offer here at Obsidian Fitness, such as the Shape Up podcast, which is a link to this YouTube channel. So make sure if you haven't subscribed already, you do subscribe so that you can be notified every time we put out a new episode of the Shape Up Fitness podcast. You will also find a link directly to the front page of the obsidianfitness.ca website where you will find the calorie calculator. There's also a link to our weekly newsletter, which comes with fun recipes, challenges, the All-Star of the Month, and a bunch of fun, helpful tips that will hopefully keep you motivated. So make sure you subscribe to that. And then you'll also find links to the Shape Up public Facebook page, as well as the Shape Up VIP Facebook page. The difference between the two is that the public one, anybody can join. It is there for everybody to motivate each other, regardless of what program they're doing, if they're doing anything on their own. Anyone that is doing some sort of fitness program or trying to live a happier, healthier lifestyle, or playing a sport, anybody can join this to share their journey, share their lifestyle, and stay motivated to hit their goals. The VIP Facebook page is exclusive to anybody who has purchased a Shape Up program, whether it's one of these PDF programs or it is a custom built program. It is a community for everybody to help each other, ask questions about programs that they've bought from Obsidian Fitness, even ask me questions as a trainer. That will be the page that I'll be able to help and answer on a lot of the topics more than any other group that I'm a part of. So make sure you join both pages and share your journey to help stay motivated. Having a strong support system and a healthy community to keep you on track from where you're trying to go is key to success. It's way harder when you're trying to do this stuff alone. Please join that group. It's a growing Facebook page. It's brand new. So the more people that join it, the more fun and motivating it can be. Now let's touch base on some topics that are not specifically related to the Shape Up programs. One of the number one questions that trainers tend to be asked is, what supplements should you be taking? Let's start off by saying any fat loss supplement is a waste of time. They do not work. The only way to lose body fat is in a calorie deficit. So stay clear of those. Don't waste your money on anything that claims to be a fat loss supplement. When it comes to any sort of amino acid supplements, such as BCAAs, EAAs, anything like that, they're not necessary either, because most programs you get, whether they're custom or pre-built, will encourage you to stick with whole foods and be high protein, which means you're probably going to end up eating a pretty decent amount of animal proteins, such as beef, chicken, so on and so forth. These sources of proteins already come with the amino acids your body really needs. And even if you're getting your protein intake from a protein powder, most protein powders already have all the amino acids already added to them. So I would say don't waste your money on amino acid supplements either. The only supplements that I would recommend for you, for anyone, is a protein powder of your choice, as long as it's not super high calorie and has a decent amount of protein in it. And only use the protein powders if you absolutely need to use them to hit your protein goal. The other supplement that I would recommend to anyone would be creatine monohydrate. Yes, it has to be monohydrate. Everybody, in my opinion, should be taking that as a supplement. It is the most studied supplement, and it has astronomical benefits for pretty much everybody. As far as pre-workout goes, if you feel like you need it to get the best push possible, then by all means take pre-workout. I don't shy away from it. When I need pre-workout, I take it because it gives me a boost. It helps me push really hard in the gym. And if it's going to help you push super hard in the gym, just by all means. But is it necessary? Absolutely not. Only take it if you feel like it's a benefit to you. I like pre-workout because I know that it doesn't have any health effects on myself. It is very, very high in caffeine. So before you take it, make sure, especially for people out there that have medical conditions, make sure you talk to your doctors or physicians before taking it, because it is very high in caffeine. Other than that, the only other supplements I would recommend are probably vitamins. Vitamin B12 helps with energy. Vitamin D is also really good. Or just getting a good multivitamin. I do recommend taking some level of those, just because it's good to have an adequate amount of micronutrients to go along with your new macronutrient goals. Now keep in mind, a lot of these vitamins you can get just by eating an adequate amount of fruits and vegetables that are varying colors. I say this because different colored fruits and vegetables tend to have different micronutrients, vitamins and minerals in them that your body needs to function properly. I think that's pretty much everything that we need to consider when starting our new programs. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave them in the comment section below so that we can answer them, so that anyone else joining this video can read them and get a benefit from those as well. Make sure to come back and watch this video over and over again as much as you need to until you absorb all that information. Again, if you have any questions, head over to those Facebook groups as well. You can ask questions there as well as the comment section of this video. If you ask it on the Facebook groups, a lot more people would probably benefit from that, and I may actually even be able to answer it a little bit faster. The free resources that Obsidian Fitness offers are designed to complement these PDF programs to help you hit your goals time and time again. So make sure that you use them. Now, with all of that being said, I am super excited for all of you watching this video about to start your new programs. I cannot wait to see how far you are willing to go. So now that you've watched this video, make sure you discover your why. So why are you trying to change your lifestyle? Why are you trying to hit the goal you're trying to hit? And write that down, whether it's on the notes section or wherever. Write that down so you can stay motivated. Come back to this video as many times as you need. And it's time to shape up and hit those goals time and time again. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I really hope it helped you get the most out of your new program. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can keep getting updated on what videos we're posting as well as new podcast episodes. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.